everyone, welcome back to another video. Ooh, my lighting is a little bit off. I am in my pink gaming computer room today. I decided to switch it up a little bit, but yeah, this room is painted pink. I'm trying to get the glare off of the monitor. Give me a second. Let's see if we can just angle this away so that it will not be reflecting into the video. Okay, that looks a little bit better. All right, we are here today to do two things. We're going to do a quick budget recap on week 4 of my budget projection to let you know what kind of took place with those monies last week. And since today is Friday, July the 3rd, we are here to do my week 1 budget for the month of July. I cannot believe I'm saying it. The month of July, guys. It's already July. Over half of the year is gone, and we have spent, as you already know, the majority of it sheltered in place or at home or limited working, going into work actually. So it's been interesting. I've enjoyed being at home for the most part. Every now and again I will get bored, but for the most part I have been enjoying the work from home atmosphere. So with that being said, if you are interested in this sort of content, then I would love it if you would stick around for the rest of this video. Okay, everyone, as you can see, I am back and I have my week 4 budget in view, and I want to go through this budget real quick to just kind of show you what all took place. Nothing was out of the ordinary. I did pay the 2 bills this past week, the electric bill, gas bill. I sent them the exact amount. So that cashed out and checked out correctly. I put away the amounts that I said I would be putting away, which actually my calculations were off. So everywhere you see that there is a red strike through and then you see a green line, that is the new number. So basically I had inputted the incorrect information for the gas bill. I said it was $95, but it actually came in at $81. So that made all my numbers have to actually increase. So basically, instead of me putting away the $57.55 in the bill savings account, I actually put away $71.55. So that's that. Now, this week I actually did a write down of my weekly budget. So I'm going to hop over here and get my markers real quick. But as you can see, we have week 1, July the 3rd, budget projection in tow. And let's get started on it real quick. Of course, I love to put my little encouraging phrases at the top. We are still at home, guys, because we are still quarantined due to the pandemic. Actually, the cases of the virus are rising again. So please be safe, wear your mask, do all the things you know you need to do, social distance. Also, I plan to rest this weekend. It has been, some busy days and weeks prior to this. So yeah, it's a holiday weekend, yep, but I am going to try and get some rest in. So let's dig into this week 1, July the 3rd, 2020 budget projection. I will be setting aside for the mortgage $291.34. The water bill this week, I set aside $98. Phone and internet will be $230. Auto insurance, $102. Student loans will be $96.75. Daughter car, $20.50. My debt payments / savings for college. Remember, I kind of go back and forward. I think once you get there and get settled in college, then I may be able to start easing this money back into paying extra payments on my debt, which will probably be my mortgage. So that's the next one I think I want to tackle. I only have a huge student loan left and a mortgage. So I think that's the route I want to go. Next, we have the household expenses of $194, which I do take out in cash. The children's savings account, that's an auto draft of $28.50 that goes into their account weekly. And last, we have the HOA fees at $6.70, which I set aside every week. That gives us a total of $1348.56. And also, I love leaving a cushion in my checking account of $26.15. And that's because I just don't like to leave accounts bone dry. You never know what may happen. You may need to do a quick emergency purchase, or whatever the case may be. There may be an auto draft that comes into the account or whatever. So yeah, I love leaving that extra amount in there. It has worked for me for at least the last year, so I am going to keep it going. So if we add these totals together, we're at $1348.56 plus the cushion amount of $26.15. That gives us a total of $1374.71. So that is how much money I need for this upcoming week. Now, I normally leave $1,228 in this account every week to satisfy all of my expenses. That number has just worked out for me over the years, so I leave it there. So with that being said, we see that these two numbers are different. In fact, the total amount is more than the amount I'm going to leave into the account. So we need to subtract those two numbers. That is $1374.71 minus the $1,228, which is the total I like to leave in the account, which gives us an answer of $146.71 that I need to pull out of the Bill's savings account technically. That means I need to do it, as we're going through these calculations on paper. So I'm not going to physically do it. All right, next step is I normally go back up through the expenses and put a PA beside every debt that I will not be paying this week. So I'll be putting that money away. We have the mortgage. We have the auto insurance. We're putting that money away. The student loan payment isn't due this week. And also the HOA fees aren't due this week. So third step is to add that total together, which I've done down here. So our put away total is $496.79. That will also get your famous blue cloud. And I do that because these numbers have a relationship. We have one that needs to be put away and the other number that needs to be pulled out. So what we're going to do is subtract the two numbers. We will subtract the $496.79 minus the $146.71, which gives us a total of $350.08. That is the amount we will need to put away in the Bill's savings account technically. And the reason why we need to do that is because the put away amount is the larger number of the two. So whatever the larger number of the two is, that is what your answer will do. Okay, let me repeat that. Whatever the largest of the two numbers will do, that is the action that you will take with your monies. I did a tutorial video on my entire budget plan, so please go back and take a look at that if you are thinking about following my plan. Now, the next step is we need to go back up here, and we're going to put a purple triangle by those expenses that I will be satisfying this week. As you can see, I have one by the water. So the water bill will be paid this week, as well as the phone and internet service will be paid this week. Now, as you can see, I have numbers that I typically set aside each week for that. Sometimes the bill is more, sometimes it's less. This week, the water bill is coming in at $1 more, at $99. Phone bill is coming in at $210. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract those actual numbers from the average numbers that I normally set aside. So we will be subtracting the actual $99 from the $98, which leaves us with a $1 balance that I will need to pull out of the bill savings account to help me satisfy that amount. Okay? Because remember, I had only set aside $98. Now, the opposite for the phone and internet. I typically set aside $230, but the actual bill is only $210. Okay? So if that is the case, once again, we will subtract $230 minus $210. That gives us $20 left. But this time it is in the positive because I had set aside more monies than the actual bill was. So that is monies that we will put into the bill's savings account. We will not leave them in the account so that we can spend them, so they can get absorbed in the balance and we won't know what happened to them. We're not doing that. We're putting them away in the bill's savings account. So let's move back down here. We have actions that we need to take with these two numbers because they're different. The $20 we need to put away into the bill's savings account, and the $1 we need to pull out to help us satisfy that. Remember, all of this is on paper, so this is technically, we're only doing this on paper. So we're going to subtract the $20 from the $1, the $1 from the $20, which gives us $19. Remember, your answer always takes the action of the larger number. So in this case, we will be putting away this $19 into the bill's savings account. Okay, so as we left off down here, we had already had the $350.08 that we need to put away. Now we have the $19 that we need to put away. So what are we going to do? We're going to add those two numbers together. The $350.08 plus the $19 give us a whopping total of $369.08 that we will need to put away in our bills savings account this week. Okay, so that is the real number. Notice I don't have technically or on paper beside this number. So this is your real number that you will actually be putting away in your bills savings account for this upcoming week. So this is what I project will take place with my monies for this upcoming week. What will you do with your monies? This is all I have for this video today. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.